Hello, Numa282 here, and welcome to another tier list. It's been a little bit since I've done one. Yeah, I have not felt great health-wise lately, so I haven't been wanting to record anything that requires a lot of effort and focus. So I thought this tier list that I saw on Twitter would be fun. It's gonna be my first one of my first non-video game things. This is, from what I understand, Twitter fave movies. These are basically just movies that Twitter goes bananas over. That's what I'm assuming, at least from the name. I love the idea of movies. I like to think that I love movies, but I'm constantly reminded though that I never watch movies because I have commitment issues when it comes to time. And yeah, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna out myself as a fake movie fan. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for a lot of my opinions, but you know what? Who doesn't love it? Also, I didn't change any of the lights. It is just, you guys are just getting me a full blast today. All right, I'm wearing a hat because my hair is disgusting. You know what? I just want to vibe. And that's what we're here to do, okay? So we're gonna start with Atonement, and I'm gonna say we're starting off real strong in the haven't seen category. Looks really emotional. Can't say I know her though. I really only have amazing viewpoints. I either love something or I hate it. So I don't know how many middle ground I'm gonna get, but I absolutely adore Gone Girl. I adore it. It's such a good movie. The writing, the twists, every aspect of it. Ben Affleck's acting was really good. He just had a really good, thick acting performance in this movie. It was top tier. Top tier. I'm conflicted with this next one. The next one is Inception. And I liked Inception. I was about to be super fake and lie and be like, I loved it, just because I know that everyone loved Inception. I really enjoyed I really liked Elliot's role in the movie. I liked their role, but I just didn't. I think it's overrated. And I know that's either a hot take or maybe it's not a hot take. Maybe everybody now has come to terms, or a lot of people now think that it's overrated. I just feel like people they just didn't shut up about this movie. And I'm fully all for giving things hype, but this one was so overhyped to where, because I didn't see it until after the hype. And then I saw it and I was like, that didn't feel worth everybody shitting themselves over this movie. Okay, next we have a movie that I did like, if I'm reading this right. It's Interstellar. I really liked Interstellar. I'm not even a big sci-fi guy, but I thought it was really good. I didn't think it was God tier, but I'm not sure if there is a sci-fi movie that would get God tier for me. You know? Lady Bird. I did love Lady Bird. I loved it a lot. It's going into so good, though. It's not God tier for me. I think everybody did a phenomenal job. The characters felt so real, but I think that's what ended up harming it for me, was because the characters were so real. I didn't like Lady Bird. She was annoying. I knew 4 girls like her in high school. They were friends of mine, but I didn't want to spend more time than I needed to with them. They were a lot, and Lady Bird was a lot. Also, it deals with a lot of conflicting and complicated mother issues in it, and it was a hard watch because especially as I get older, I understand parts of what the mother was trying to do, but then there were so many things that were done wrong, and I understand that feeling that parents have when they think that they know better and we just have to accept it, and that's not always the case. And that clash of it was almost too real for me. It was wild. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this is above Gone Girl. Parasite, 10 out of 10. I fight about it. I don't care. I loved Parasite. It was so good. It deserved every award, all of them, twice. I loved Parasite. It was so good. God, I love Parasite. I need to rewatch Parasite. It's been a while. I need to rewatch it. And now we're at Tenet. I don't think I know Tenet. I actually don't think I know. You know what? I needed to just keep Google up and ready for this. Oh, I really don't know this movie. Is that Robert Pattinson? Oh, I wish I knew this movie. One of my husbands is in it. Oh my god. I don't know her, sorry. Haven't seen. R.I.P. to that movie. Dead Poet Society. This one always breaks my heart every time I watch it. And we watched it in school, and I don't remember why. I feel like it was an adaptation of something, maybe. I don't know, but it was really sad. It is so good. It could be gayer, but it was the time. There's a lot of implied homoeroticism and undertones. So, the Virgin Suicides. I don't think I've seen the Virgin Suicides. 1999. So I was a literal I was a toddler. I was like 3, maybe less. Actually, when does a toddler stop being a toddler? I don't know. It's got a lot of people I love in it, though. Kirsten Dunst, Josh Hartnett, Hayden Christensen, another one of my husbands. I have a lot of husbands. I don't know this movie. So sorry. Haven't seen it. There's going to be a lot in the haven't seen category. Okay, I really like Almost Famous. I did. I don't think it was anything like crazy special, though, so I'm going to put it in. It's all right. I really did like, I think I just like her. No, I love Kate Hudson. I love anything Kate Hudson does, honestly. I just adore her. She's just so... Little Women, I loved Little Women. I don't think it's God tier, but I do think it's in so good above Lady Bird. I really like Little Women. And I don't know why everybody hates on her, but I love Emma Watson. I love every person in this movie. Like, I loved... It was a good movie, and they're all good at what they do. I don't know why people trash people. But whatevs. No big deal. Okay, Booksmart. God tier. Going above Dead Poets Society. I fucking loved Booksmart. It was so funny. Beanie Feldstein is probably one of the funniest women of our generation. I absolutely adore her. So is the other girl. I can't think of her name. I'm really bad with names. When a movie has like one really, like 2 standout performances, I'm only ever going to remember one of their names. Caitlin Dever. I love her. She's great. I need to see that new horror movie she's in. I need to see that new. It's about aliens. That's all I know. Punch Drunk Love. This one is a little bit before my time in terms of like, I wasn't old enough to understand movies really when this was out. My parents, I remember they loved it. So I'm just going to put it in haven't seen because I really do not remember it. Little Miss Sunshine. We're going to have a lot in the God tier category. I predicted this. Yeah, Little Miss Sunshine is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. It's amazing. Was it Abigail Breslin? I'm going to do this so much. Yeah, Abigail Breslin, I love her. I think she's an underrated actress. I say that she's been in a lot of like award-winning crap, but I just feel like we don't talk about her as much as we should. And she's so funny now, like as an adult, I think she's hysterical. But I absolutely adore this movie. It's heartbreaking, completely and utterly heart-wrenching, but in the best way possible. And it's just, I am trying to remember if I know what 8th grade is. This was one I wanted to see. I never actually saw it. I believe it's A24. Of course I wanted to see it. I think I wanted to see it because the people in it, for the most part, actually looked like they were supposed to be in the 8th grade. Because I feel like you'll watch a movie and they'll be like, these are 9th graders and they're 42. Like all horror movies in the 80s, exclusively 50-year-old actors were playing teenagers. So unfortunately, have not seen it, can't judge it yet. Coraline. I want to put it in so good because I feel bad putting everything in God tier, but it is, and I love Coraline. It's gonna go behind Booksmart. I love Coraline so much. I mean, stop motion animation is probably one of my all-time favorite art forms because it is just so, you can't cut corners in it, and I think that is annoying. I would never do it, like as an animator, my God, but it's so pretty, and when it's pulled off right, it's executed perfectly. It just looks so good, and I love it. So Coraline is amazing. It's top tier. It's creepy as hell. Honestly, categorizes in the horror for me. Like there are scenes that still I'm like, ugh. Honestly, everything with the spider mom, but whatever. I gotta stop putting things in God tier, guys, because Arrival is also going in God tier. I loved Arrival, and I liked it more than Gone Girl because I love horror. Although I don't even know, would we consider Arrival horror? Did I consider it horror? I mean, it's scary as hell. But I'm terrified of. I have a fear of aliens. Just the concept. I have. Is it megalophobia? Where you're afraid of like giant things. I have a fear of giant things. Except for Ben Affleck and Gone Girl. Hey. I have a fear of giant things. And I think Arrival really played on that, especially just everything about it just feels so big. And I think the twist was phenomenal, though. The whole thing about the language. This was that movie, right? I need to make sure now, because if I'm talking out my ass and Arrival is like about fucking plane travel, I'm like, yes, this is the movie I'm thinking of. Okay. But yeah, no. You know what? I'm going to put Arrival under Gone. No, it's going to stay where it is. It's going to stay where it is because I really loved Arrival, so deal with it. Lion, never seen. Don't know what it is. I know I know that man. He's talented. Jojo Rabbit was something. It wasn't bad. I feel like I remember it getting more hate than I think it deserved, but I don't think it was good. I'm gonna put it's all right. There's a place for dark comedy, and this definitely kind of falls in that. I mean, not kind of, it falls in that line. It's just, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Jojo Rabbit. It's not great, it's not bad, so I'm not gonna do that. Let me recall Lost in Translation, because if this is the movie I think it is, I have fucking beef with it. I just remember being grossed out because Bill Murray's character has this kind of like, I don't know, I'm trying to remember, now the movie's like fading from my brain as I'm trying to recall moments from it, because I think they have like a thing. Him and Scarlett Johansson's character, and she was young. I mean, she was a newlywed, mind you, in the story, but like it just felt so oh, that's why it felt gross, because she was 17 and he was 52. How old is Bill Murray? Or wait, am I about to feel really bad? Okay, if I'm reading this correctly, he's still good, he's still alive. He's 73 years old, by the way. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible for 73. Depends on what picture you look at. It just, that's that age gap, just for any kind of, nope, that just feels gross. Why did they want a 17-year-old play a newlywed too? I mean, Hollywood's always been disgusting, but like, come on, guys. I didn't like it though. I hated it. I actually did not like that movie. And I think it's just because I always felt uncomfortable with the age difference between the main cast, the two main actors. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'm a sucker for revisionist history. I love the idea of rewriting what's already happened, and I really liked it. It's going at the bottom though. I still think I like Interstellar and Lady Bird better, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a fun movie. I'm not a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. That being said, Kill Bill, which I do see down there, I love Kill Bill. That's going in God tier, I can tell you that right now. But I have really hard opinions about Quentin Tarantino movies that gets me crap everywhere. So just know that. Inglourious Bastards, speaking of revisionist history, and I think Quentin Tarantino, it was alright. I'm not a big action guy, if that makes sense. Like, I'm usually not a big historical guy either. So this kind of hit two notes that I was like, I didn't care too much for it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I understood like what it was doing. I just didn't care, I guess. I didn't want to continue. Like, I didn't want to sit down and watch it. I did. So Inglourious Bastards is just going in, it's alright. Mid-90s, couldn't tell you what it is. I'm gonna look it up though, because I didn't look up Lion and now I feel bad. 90s, 2018, so that's recent. Who's in this? I do not know a single one of these actors. Oh, except for Alexa Demi. That's just because Euphoria. Do I know any of these people? I don't think I know anyone in this movie. A24, I'm sure I'll love it. I've never seen it though, sorry, mid-90s. I'm sure you're great. Good Time. A bank robber stops at nothing to free his brother from prison and launches himself into a whirlwind night-long odyssey through New York's dark and dangerous criminal underworld. Robert Pattinson, how do I keep missing your movies? Are these all these are like all A24 movies. Twitter does love A24. I do too, so I get it. Man, the way I just don't know movies, like, oh, I didn't think I knew movies. The movies I do know, I love. I don't know those movies. Sorry, Good Time. Another one to the haven't seen category. Okay, now we're gonna get to movies I didn't. This is a movie I didn't like, and there's no real reason for me to have not liked it, if I'm being dead honest. I just hated it. I don't want to say it's pure shit because I genuinely feel like it was a good movie. I didn't like it. I think it's overrated personally. I think it was the animation style for me. I think that's what pulled me out. It's what I didn't like. Made me uncomfortable. And I get that a lot of people love the animation for this, and I am not discounting that in the slightest. But I didn't like it. It made me it made my eyes hurt. I didn't like the way it looked. It was very uncanny for my brain, and it did not register well for me. So sorry, I'm putting it overrated. I think my parents love this movie. Amelie. I don't know, but I don't know it. So American Honey, another one I'm gonna guarantee you I don't know. Let me look up Amelie real quick, because I really feel like I need to start looking up the ones I don't know, just in case there's a chance I know it. Amelie. Amelie is a fanciful comedy about a young woman who discreetly orchestrates the lives of the people around her. Oh, I feel like I would love this. This seems fun. Okay, but her face in that opening shot though is very horror movie-esque. Why is she so pale in this poster? She's not that pale in the movie. They made her as geisha white. Oh my god. It's really pretty though. Beautiful ingenue. I just love when people use the word ingenue. Okay, so I don't know it, but I might actually watch it. And then American Honey. I definitely don't know this movie. Even another A24 movie. You bitches love A24. I know I like A24. Oh, it's got Shia LaBeouf. Great actor, problematic person. So this looks like a movie where I just want to like bathe everybody. Just based off of the like what they're talking about. See somebody in a Confederate flag bikini. I feel like I just want everybody to take a bath. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't think I would like it. I'm not gonna bother seeing it unless somebody like really convinces me and it's like, no, it's amazing. Donnie Darko, swoop, god tier. I love Donnie Darko. It is a weird movie and I love it. I think it is just, it's one of those movies that stuck with me. I saw it as a kid, way younger than I should have. Probably when it came out? No, probably not. I'm trying to think of how old I was. But it was good. I really like it. My parents owned the DVD, if I remember correctly, and I remember watching it and loving it, but not understanding it. And I think even to this day, I don't fully understand it, but it's good. Weird. And I love good and weird stuff. Okay, so now we have this thing where I'm gonna break what I said, where I was like, I don't really like action movies. Baby Driver was good. Listen, okay, we're not gonna talk about Baby himself because there are some allegations and some rough stuff there, but the movie was pretty damn good. So I'm gonna put it above Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I have a reason. The soundtrack slaps. The way that every turn and spin out and everything just goes with the music is insane to me. They did a similar thing with, was it Atomic Blonde? Because I loved that. Yeah, where like just the fight scenes and the action scenes went along with the music, and I think that is so cool. I have so many movies to get through, guys. It's half an hour in. Andrew's gonna do hella editing and chopping. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, god tier, it's going at the top. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. You cannot change my mind. When I first moved into my apartment, I owned that movie. All my other movies were still, like, all my other stuff was getting shipped over. We didn't have internet. I owned that movie, Zombieland, and, what was the other one? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Those three movies I watched on repeat because I love all three of those movies. I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I could not be more excited for the new series coming out. I'm excited. I'm hyped. It's so great. Everything about it. Love it. The Lobster. Never seen. Sorry. I can tell from that I would not have ever seen it. This is not one that I would remember. Maybe even if I did see it, I don't think I would remember it. Edward Scissorhands. I do really like it. It's so good. It's just a quirky, fun movie, and I feel like we don't have a lot of those anymore. Like, I just enjoyed it a lot. He was good at picking out those weird, quirky, like, roles, though, and I think that's something I do like about Mr. Depp. Okay, Let Me Speak. I'm just kidding. It's not god tier. It's not awful. It is a fun, bad movie. It's probably one of my favorite bad movies. Like, it's not even that. No, it's a bad movie. There's a lot of really, really rough things there, writing wise, and I love every person that's a part of this cast. They are all phenomenal. Especially the primary ones have gone on to do great things that I've loved. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, maybe not some, but no, Scream Queens was fun. This is also where I was introduced to Anna Kendrick, and I love Anna Kendrick, so it was great. So, you know what? It's a fun movie to watch. It's going and it's all right. Is that Black Klansman? I think so, right? This one was really good. If it's Black Klansman, please tell me I'm looking at the right one. Yes, it is. So good. Such a good movie. I really liked it. I'll put it above Booksmart. I really liked Black Klansman. Once again, it's not my usual kind of movie, but it gripped me. If a movie that I would normally never want to watch grips me, you got me. Like, you got me. And I consider it top tier if it can do that. So, like, the day a war movie grips me, it's over. I'm signing up, y'all. I'm shipping out. It's my time to serve. No, it's not. They won't let me in. I'm too broken. Don't know. In the Mood for Love. Sure, it's great. But I don't know it. Magnolia sounds familiar. Also, you could tell I did nothing to prepare for this video, and I don't think I should. I want my off-the-cuff, unprepared, like, ideas on these kind of videos. Because honestly, if I'm just gonna sit here and meticulously, like, I can sit here and do research and figure out what movies I really did love. I want to just do this from emotions. And also, I'm really lazy. So Magnolia is $19.99. That is John C. Riley. I love this cast. Well, except for Blank Cruz. Julianne Moore, amazing. Philip Seymour Hoffman, phenomenal. John C. Riley, fantastic. William H. Macy. I'm just reading the cast list. Okay, what was this movie? On a random day in the San Fernando Valley, a dying father, a young wife, a male caretaker, a famous lost son, a police officer in love, a boy genius, an ex-boy genius, a game show host, and an estranged daughter will each become part of a dazzling multiplicity of plots, but one story. Okay, why do I want to watch this now. Oh, but it looks like Cruz is topped billing, and I don't like him. And not even just for the Scientology thing, but that is a pretty big part of it. Wow. What is the point of the movie Magnolia? The film is an epic mosaic of interrelated characters in search of happiness, forgiveness, and meaning in the San Fernando Valley. That sounds fun. I could get down with that. But unfortunately, I've never seen the movie. All that just for me to put it in haven't seen. Knives Out. Oh my god. Guys, I'm going to have to start demoting things from God tier because Knives Out might be one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Knives Out so much. You guys don't understand how much I love Knives Out. It's just... Murder mysteries, I feel like, are harder to do now, and Knives Out did it so well. Perfectly, some would argue. I would argue. It's me. I'm arguing that I loved it. So, I mean, literally, if you think about my favorite horror movies, it's just whodunits. And Knives Out is a big whodunit, and like the horror aspect's gone, but the intrigue, the mystery, the drama. I love Knives Out so much. Now they're just gonna throw banger after banger at me because we're getting Mamma Mia. Do I want to put Mamma Mia above Parasite? Too many white people. I do love Mamma Mia though. It's going above Arrival. I love Mamma Mia. I love ABBA, but I love Mamma. I think I almost love Mamma Mia more than ABBA. Like, I prefer hearing my girl Amanda Seyfried sing about, and Meryl, one Miss Streep, Madam Streep, inventor of strep throat. That's not true. I love Meryl Streep so much. Everybody does. That just reminds me of that Modern Family quote where he's like, somebody said that they didn't think Meryl Streep was right for the role. The role could be Batman and Meryl Streep would be right for the role. And I stand by that. Do you know how much money? Do you know how much cash money I would pay to see Meryl Streep portray Bruce Wayne, Batman? So much. I don't know Phantom Thread. It looks like a movie I wouldn't like, if I'm being honest with you. I think I actually know the actor that's in the background there, and I only ever like him if he's playing a villain in something with like supernatural elements. If he's just there, I'm bored. If I'm thinking of the right actor, I'm not even gonna look it up because I don't care. The movie looks boring as hell, and I don't care. Stop putting great movies. I mean, that's literally supposed to be like the goal of this list, is it's great movies. Midsommar is so good. It is a masterclass in daylight horror. I mean, just the concept of it is so crazy, and it's one of those movies that just sticks with you afterwards. I still sometimes think about the cliff scene, and that's what gets me. Now, what sucks is when I first watched this movie, I watched it with an ex, and we got into a stupid fight during the movie, and it literally ruined the movie for me. So I had to rewatch it later, and I loved it so much. I loved it the first time. It was just sullied by a bad memory. But I love Midsommar so much, and I love Midsommar. I know I already said too many white people, and then for Mamma Mia, but I really love Midsommar. Like, you don't understand how much I love this movie. Okay, 1917. That's a war movie. I know that. Never saw it. Not going to see it. So sorry. Prisoners. Ooh, is that my man's Jake Gyllenhaal? Who I have complicated feelings about because he dated Taylor Swift when she was so young, but also like, he's so fine. And Hugh Jackman and David. Oh my God, Dylan Minnette. This is 2013. It is a movie that I don't know anything about. Keller Dover, Hugh Jackman, faces a parent's worst nightmare when his 6-year-old daughter Anna and her friend go missing. The only lead is an old motorhome that had been parked on their street. Jake plays Detective Loki, arrests the driver, Paul Dano, but a lack of evidence, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so it's about a cop taking matters into his own hands. That feels like that encourages poor behavior. I've never seen it, though, so it's gonna go in haven't seen. Okay, Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems. If I Speak. No, this is supposed to be my unfiltered opinions. I saw it because I love Idina Menzel and whatever she does. I think it's overrated. I do. But I do... It's not that it was bad. I just think it's overrated. That's the other thing I want people to remember. It's all right and overrated do not mean, it's not like a step down. Overrated is a different category altogether. And I think Uncut Gems is overrated, mainly because I don't care about these kind of movies. They're not movies that I like. They're not movies I'm into. I tried to get into the story. I just couldn't. I didn't care about any aspect of it. My Own Private Idaho. Gonna make me cry. Right, I'm thinking of the right movie, right? This movie's really old. It's 1991. My Own Private Idaho was a great movie. I really liked it. It's in the so good category. I'm going to put it above Baby Driver. I'm going to put Baby Driver at the end, actually, because now that I'm thinking about it, as much as I love the music of it, mixed with the cinematography, the movie itself was... I was there for the music. Like, honestly. What the hell is Mommy? This one's going to go and haven't seen, but I need to know what Mommy. That 24 film with Antoine Olivier Pilon. Oh, he's cute. Oh, I would have eaten this up. Oh, Steven Chevron, who are you? Oh, that's like one of those disgustingly attractive. You know, the kind that you see and you're just like, calm down with all of that. Peculiar Neighbor offers hope to a recent widow who is struggling to raise a teenager who is unpredictable and sometimes violent. Oh. Intense and darkly funny. Got 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, 8 out of 10. IMDb. But I don't know nothing about it, so it's going in I haven't seen. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I loved this movie. Okay, it's going above Lady Bird. I loved this movie. I feel like this one definitely had, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say because I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but the memories I have of it are very fond. Because I believe he's trying to like erase her from his memory or something like that. It's so good and so sad. Like this was, I really do love when Jim Carrey does a not, like when he does a dramatic role, but he needs to take breaks because when he does too many, then he does 23, and we have to talk about that, which that's not on this list. Persist of a Lady in Love. Something of a pertaining? Pertaint? No, that's not it. No. Of a Lady. Portrait of a Lady in Love. This is 2019, or Lady on Fire. Oh my god. How could I have gotten that so wrong? I mean, what is being in love if not being on fire? Mariana Painter is commissioned to the wedding portrait of Heloise. Lesbians? Oh, it's lesbians, guys. It's gays. I want to give it God tier just for the lesbians, but I can't because I haven't seen it. Everybody calm down. It's the gays. We're here. Shutter Island. I fucking love Shutter Island, guys. I'm not going to put it in God tier. I'm not. It's almost God tier because the plot twist. Oh my god. Shutter Island was so good. Oh, it was so spooky. I love me a good spooky movie. Oh, you want to talk about gays and crying? Brokeback Mountain? I remember my dad telling me when I feel like maybe he was trying to say something else, but I remember my dad loving this movie and being like, you know, when you're old enough, you need to watch this movie. It's so good. Now I'm thinking back. I think I don't know why I would say I think he was trying to tell me. They had multiple conversations where they were like, you know, if you like men, we're cool with it. And I was like, stop, guys. No, men are gross. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Not men and their big hairy bodies with muscles. Yeah, Brokeback Mountain is God tier. Sorry, Mamma Mia, love you, but this was gayer. Pulp Fiction's overrated. Sorry. I'm sorry. Every douchey dude bro that I knew in college and beyond, you wanna spot the worst person you will ever talk to at a party? Find the guy who says his favorite movie is Pulp Fiction. I guarantee you it's always like the same three. It's like Pulp Fiction, Godfather, and there's another one that they always say, and it's just douchey film bros that make you feel bad because you like movies, because you like certain movies, and it's just so unbelievably. It's not even that Pulp Fiction's bad. It's okay. I didn't like it. It's not my type of movie, but I think it was not good enough for people to explode about it like they did. Dark Knight was alright. It was okay. Here's my thing. Okay. Here's my thing about Dark Knight. I don't hate it. I actually like all of the Christian Bale Batman movies. I think it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's overrated because I do understand why some people love it. I do. I just thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was I. I think for me, The best part of Gotham is the variety of villains, and you just don't get that in these movies because they are supposed to be this darker and grittier. And I'm all about dark and gritty. Like, I love me a good dark and gritty Batman story. But look at, like, honestly, look at the Arkham games. They had that great job where they balanced that gritty intenseness, but it was still able to breathe and have a life to it. It was okay. It's alright, and that's kind of where it's ending up. Kill Bill, God tier. Where though? This is a hard one for me because Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, you only watch them together. They are one movie. I don't care what people say. It's so close to being at the top. I mean, my girl Uma. However, here's what I'm gonna say. I would rather watch Kill Bill again than watch Midsommar again. But I'd rather watch Knives Out and Scott Pilgrim before I watch Kill Bill again. Does that make sense? Pride and Prejudice. What's wild is what I'm about to say makes no sense when you see how high I rated Little Women. I hate period pieces. I also had to read Pride and Prejudice. Hated it. Absolutely freaking hated it. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Gone with the Wind. I don't think I ever read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and I loved that. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Gone with the Wind is what I read. Scarlett O'Hara. I hated Gone with the Wind. Oh my god, that is probably my least favorite book I've ever read, and I've read some bad books. I hated that, but then I followed it up with Portrait of Dorian Gray, and that was a banger. So like, we're good. Pride and Prejudice is overrated. I think. It just was so and like the guy wasn't doing it for me, she wasn't doing it for me, no one was doing anything for me. Everybody looked like they needed a bath, and I understand that was the time. That doesn't mean I like it. So it's going on overrated. I will go ahead and put it high though, because it was good. Actually, Inception goes above all of these. I don't know why I put Uncut Gems, because I was really bored by Uncut Gems. Sorry to double kick down the Uncut Gem fans. Before Midnight. Can't say I know what that is. We're gonna look it up because it looks like it could be cute. No rom-coms on this list, which is really upsetting. This might be a rom-com. It's Ethan Hawke, Julie Delpy. It's okay. Damn, 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. People, they love this movie. I've never seen it. It looks like a movie I wouldn't watch, to be honest. I, Tonya? Am I about to throw something? No. It's in so good. I did really love I, Tonya, though. But that's also because, I mean, look who's in it. Come on. Come on. Okay, so now if anyone watches this video, the level of anger they're going to have. Fight Club, that's the other one that dude bros love. Also, American Psycho, I know, filters that little scene, too. I hated The Godfather. Okay, hear me out. I love Marlon Brando. I think he is an icon and a treasure, and also... Y'all see young Marlon Brando? My God. I call me a streetcar because I am desiring Marlon Brando. Not in this movie, though. And I don't like The Godfather. I don't like crime movies. I don't. I don't like mob movies even more. They bore me to tears because I'm just... Every time I watch a movie like that, it's so funny because, like, I love horror movies, but when I watch a movie like The Godfather, I watch, like, mob movies, and they, like, brutally kill somebody for something stupid, I'm just like, that's so mean. Like, why can't they just be friends? Why can't they just, like, hang out and talk it out? Like, it's not a big deal. That's literally my mindset. It's why I can't watch movies like The Godfather or Pulp Fiction. It's why I can't watch crime movies, because the whole time I'm just like talk about it. I don't know what that movie is. Oh, son of a bitch. Let me see if I can zoom in with my camera. I don't know. Can I like zoom in on it? Oh God. Okay. There Will Be Blood is what it's called. There Will Be Blood. I can tell you I've never seen it before, but we're going to look it up to see if there's anything I know about it. 2007. I definitely don't know about it. Looks like it's another crime drama. Daniel Day-Lewis. I know Danny Day-Lewis. He stayed booked. He stayed booked in the early 2000s. Wasn't he Last of the Mohicans? I feel like that was him. He did a lot of like historical stuff. Oh, he was in Lincoln. I remember Lincoln. That was a good movie. This would have probably bored me though. Real talk. Real talk. Lincoln bored me too. It was good. It just bored me to tears. Is that Before Sunset? Why are we Before Midnight? Are these like sequels? Are they sequels? Is this an extended universe? Before Sunset. Oh, this is straight up a trilogy. It goes before sunrise, before sunset, then before mid. Is it just him with different women? No, I think it's the same people. Huh. He was pretty. Yeah, I don't know it. Sorry. American Psycho. Okay. Now, most people would think that I would put this in overrated. There's a part of me that wants to put this in overrated, but I unapologetically really like American Psycho. I think it's just because it's like a slasher flick, but it's a slasher flick that I feel like focuses really intensely on like toxic masculinity. Even if that's not, I feel like that's what it was meaning to do, but even if that's not what it was meant to do, it definitely did that. Focused on that weird, that dog-eat-dog finance bro world. It was wild, but it was good. I really liked it. Also, Christian Bale was kind of hot in it, which I feel like says more about me than anything. Not good things. I never saw Nice Guys, and I really want to because I heard it was good. Whiplash was so good. I loved Whiplash. I don't think it's God tier, but I think it's pretty damn high up. It's gonna go above Little Women. Yeah. I also have a thing for drummers, so it makes sense. Boyhood, I remember I heard about this one because it was like 12 years. Like they literally, it took them forever to make because they were filming it as this child grew, which I feel is problematic in terms of like just not an okay thing to do to a kid. But you could argue that the same thing would happen to like a kid that was on a 12-year sitcom or something, you know? So I don't know. I never saw it though. I heard things about it. I can't remember if they were good or not. Suspiria's God tier. I don't know if this is the OG or the remake. I love them both pretty damn equally. Above Donnie Darko. I love Suspiria. Both of them are great. Terrifying. Utterly terrifying. Dead Poet Society is getting dangerously close to bumping down to So Good. I just need everybody to be aware of it. Okay? I do make sacrifices. Also, I want on the record, I only have one movie in pure shit right now. And I don't even know if I would say Lost in Translation is pure shit. It just made me uncomfortable. But yeah, no, I love Suspiria so much. So much. Another movie that I love is Moonlight. It's God tier. It deserved the Oscar. Fight me. That's coming from someone who loves musicals. But no, Moonlight deserved the Oscar for sure. It was so good. I'm going to put it above Gone Girl. Watch it. If you haven't seen Moonlight, watch it. Honestly, anything in my God tier, even my so good categories, watch the movies. They're great. Baby Driver's getting knocked down. It's all right. I keep thinking about it more and more, and it keeps falling there. Also, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is going under Edward Scissorhands and probably going to get bumped down. It's all right, but we'll see. Blade Runner 2048. Didn't see it. Couldn't care. I really just didn't care at all. I never saw the first one, so it's just not for me. It's not for me. Now we're going to get to Fight Club. Overrated. Now, okay. I think it's a good movie. I'm actually going to put Fight Club right behind Inception. It's overrated. It is good, though. And you want to talk about toxic masculinity and tackling those issues. Fight Club it does it, kind of. It was good. I thought the twist was good. I wasn't expecting it. It's overrated. I need people to calm down about this movie. It's not that deep. It can be, but not the way that people think it is. Personally. God's Own Country. Make sure I'm thinking of the right damn movie. Because I think this is one of my gay movies. Because this one, I believe, left me crying like a little bitch. Oh yeah, I bawled my eyes out to this movie. This movie is so good. Does that mean it's going to go in the so good category? Nope. It's going to push Dead Poet Society down. I love God's Own Country. It's actually going to go right behind Gone Girl. God's Own Country is so good. I'm like going to get emotional just thinking about it again. Okay. Her. I actually wanted to see this movie because I like him and I thought the premise was really good. I just didn't, which is a lot. I'm a fake movie. I never claimed to be a movie fan. I'm a horror movie fan. And I don't think there's a single horror movie on my haven't seen list, so that helps. Black Swan was really... This one is going to go into so good at the very top. I actually really love Black Swan, like a lot. And I don't know if that's just because I love my girls that are in it, but I loved Black Swan. I think that ballet is such an interesting world. I was like, that's a long-ass movie title. That's The Social Network. But yeah, no, Black Swan was great. Social Network, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's just boring. I don't care about Zuck. I don't think he's interesting enough to build a whole movie around. I understand why. The how it happened is interesting to some people. Not me though. Okja? Okja? How do I say that? Oh, I see some absolute bangers coming in right after this. Okay, oh, this movie, I remember seeing this and thinking it was going to probably make me cry, so I refused to actually watch it because I knew it was going to ruin me emotionally. It's got Tilda Swinton, Stephen Yen, Jake Gyllenhaal, Paul Dano. Oh my god. Giancarlo Esposito? Bitch, everyone's in this movie. Maybe I do need to watch it. I won't, though, because I know it's going to make me cry. Give me an adorable, oversized, slightly magical creature. It's either going to die or get taken away, or it's going to almost die. I still cry at Finding Nemo. Specifically at the point when he doesn't think he's ever going to see Nemo again, even though I know he's going to find Nemo. I've seen the movie 900 times. I still cry. Because I'm like, oh my god, what if he doesn't find Nemo? What if this time it's different? I can't do that. I can't go through that, guys. Get Out is God tier. Let's find its placing. It is going to go above... it's going to go above Arrival. I love Get Out. That was such a good movie. Coraline's getting demoted. So sorry. So sorry. You know what? Actually, Coraline's going to stay for now. I'm going to put BlacKkKlansman down to So Good. Only because it goes back into the historical and crime thing where I'm just not... It's not my kind of movie. And I'd rather watch Coraline again before watching that or Black Swan or Dead Poets Society. So you know what? Sorry. 10 Things I Hate About You is cute. Do I think it is overrated? No. I think it's okay. This is getting moved down because I would rather watch Twilight before I watch the Social Network? Is that what it's called? I don't remember what it was called. What about the Facebook? 7. Oh, this is where I break my rule again. 7 I feel like borders on horror. It's definitely thriller territory. I love 7. That was a great movie. I don't think I watched Handmaiden. I'm gonna double check. But I really don't think I watched Handmaiden. Is it The Handmaiden? Oh. I kinda wanna watch it. Looks good. Never seen it though. The Lighthouse is so good. You can see where my proclivities are definitely leaning. I'm gonna put it here because I do think it's God tier, but I'd much rather watch other movies instead of rewatching it. But that's because it's a hard watch. Nightcrawler was good. We're gonna go ahead and put this above right behind Interstellar. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's going to It's Alright. Nightcrawler was good. I really just like Jake Gyllenhaal. And when they have him play like kind of a piece of shit, I'm just like, ooh, date me. Next we have Call Me By Your Name. Controversial for very obvious reasons. It's one of those things where I feel like he could have been like a college freshman. Or even like, not that it makes it much better, but it could have been the summer he graduated and he's like an adult. And then also we have my man, the cannibal. I'm sorry. It's just so good and gay. I can't help it. It taps on a lot of my issues from my teen years. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it under Black Swan, okay? There, I put one of the gay things. Once again, Dead Poets Society, arguably. I mean, come on. What is this? Taxi Driver. I feel like I know of this movie. I've definitely never watched it. It is 5:45 and it is like midnight outside right now. It is dark as hell. Is this a 1976 film? Oh god. I don't even have to look at it. I've never seen it. I can tell you that much. Chungking Express? Okay, now I just don't know these things. We're getting to movies I know nothing about. It's a film series from 1994. I've never seen it. Looks kind of fun. Everyone in it is very attractive. Comedy drama anthology. The film consists of 2 stories told in sequence, each about a lovesick Hong Kong policeman mulling over his relationship with a woman. It looks good. I've never seen it, that's for sure. Is it the favorite? Oh my god. Well, let me make sure this is the one about lesbians in history, because I love me a good lesbian in history story. Oh, this is, yes. Oh my god. Olivia Colman, Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz. Come on, Nicholas Hoult. Shut up. This movie was so good. I keep saying so good, and this is why I name my things what I name them, because this is confusing, because I think the favorite is God tier, pushing Coraline down to so good. I actually think this goes above We're gonna put this one above Little Miss Sunshine. This movie is it's great. Is this Grand Budapest Hotel? Okay, so this is, remember how earlier I was saying, like, we just don't have enough quirky and, like, fun, like, weird movies. I think this movie's overrated as hell. I am sorry. It is, I did not enjoy any second of it. I didn't think it was funny. It was not my type of humor. I did not like the Grand Budapest Hotel. And, I mean, look at this. Pastel Hotel? Come on. Come on. But I hated it. I did not like it. Actually, would I argue that because of my opinions on it, it deserves to go into pure shit? No. No. Maybe I'm gonna say yes, because I never want to watch that movie again. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Ready or Not. Let's go. Come on. Nope. Scroll up. We're going to God tier. Ready or Not is like, do I like it better than Kill Bill? That is a fucking question and a half. I don't know. Kill Bill, I'll watch both movies, no matter when it is. Like, if somebody's just like, let's watch Kill Bill, I'm like, okay. Ready or Not, I would probably say the same, but if it was two movies, I don't know if I would. So we're gonna put it right beneath Kill Bill. I'm gonna get so much shit, man. I didn't like the Joker. I didn't like the Joker. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. It was okay. I think Joaquin turned in a phenomenal performance. But the movie, it took everything that I love about the not that I love the Joker, but everything that I love about the character of the Joker, and they just made it even more. Guys, I didn't. I don't want to do it though, because the people who love the Joker kind of scare me. I'm sorry, it's overrated. I'm sorry. I think Snowpiercer was I think it was good. Actually, I think I liked Snowpiercer. Maybe I just like seeing Chris Evans grunt and be dirty. I don't know. But I liked it better than Once Upon a Time Hollywood. I actually really liked Snowpiercer. There were things I wish... actually... It's going to go above Edward Scissorhands. Sorry, I just had a stroke. Edward Scissorhands. My god. Yeah, I like Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer was good. Alright, Emma. What the fuck are you? Emma. Oh my god. It's got my girl. It's got my girls. Mia Goth and Anya Taylor-Joy. Come on. Connor Swindles. That man. Chef kiss. I have not ever seen this movie. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I feel like I'd like it. Okay, what's up with all the honey? What's going on with... Wait, is Honey Boy that one with Shia... I feel like that's the one with Shia LaBeouf, right? That's the one where he's like a child actor. I heard it was good. I didn't watch it for my own reasons. Honey Boy. Okay. I think La La Land is overrated. If anyone's watching this, I'm possibly making enemies. And I get it. You can be mad at me. It's okay. I get it. I just... For a musical to bore me, I just didn't care about any of them. Not a soul. And I love Emma Stone, and I love Ryan Gosling, and I love musicals, but this one just... There was like 2 songs that I liked, and the rest of them were okay. And I'm sorry, but if your musical does not have bops, it's not a good musical. Like, sorry. So sorry. No one's on you. The Truman Show. Okay, come on. We gotta move them up. God tier. I love The Truman Show so much. I love it more than... A little more than Donnie Darko. Those came at very similar times for me. Possibly The World. I don't know when these released. The Truman Show was so good. It was captivating. It was wild. It was just so great. I love The Truman Show. Jim Carrey, of course, once again, given a role that he can do both comedy and drama. It was so good. Okay, here's Before Sunrise. This is from that trilogy I know nothing about. What the hell is this? The Master. Guarantee you I've never seen The Master before. We're ending this one on a banger, apparently. Freddie Quell, Joaquin Phoenix. Damn, Joaquin really be showing up on this list. Troubled boozy drifter, struggling with the trauma of World War II. Okay, so it's historical. Already a ding for me. He gets put, something about like a cult? Drama mystery. Ooh. Rami Malek? When did this movie come out? 2012? Well, yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman was so great in the things he did. I'm sure it was good. I'll never watch it, but... Okay, so some of y'all gonna hate me, okay? Only 2 movies got put in the pure shit, and I'm still back and forth on Grand Budapest Hotel. I'm a bad movie watcher. That is a lot of movies that I have never seen before. And I'm gonna be real with you, there are some movies here that I don't think I've seen, that I'm just vividly remembering commercials or trailers for, but I have memories of them, so I think that it's like Almost Famous is one of those. I remember being like, Kate Hudson is great, and that's it, which either means I just love Kate Hudson, which is true, or I love Kate Hudson and I saw this movie where she was in it and the movie itself was bleh. I don't know, but this is my list, guys. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, top movie, best movie ever made, fight me, I don't care. Knives Out, Kill Bill, Ready or Not, Midsommar, Parent. Like, honestly, my God tier list is, it's exactly that. It's God tier. Okay, the one that I feel like people would maybe disagree with me on my God tier list, I could see people disagreeing with me on Arrival, because I feel like I remember people not liking that movie, but I don't know. But that's it. You know what? This is my list, guys. If you disagree with me, tell me in the comments, and then if you're really upset about it, I don't care. It's my video. You make your own. If you make your own video. So, you know what? If you make your own video, tag me or send it to me or post in the comments. I'll go and watch it. I love it. I want to see other people's opinions. Talk to me. Tell me. Pick me. Choose me. Love me. I need to do a tier list on just Grey's Anatomy character. I need to do a tier list on Grey's Anatomy characters. Oh, it's gonna happen. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, like, and or comment. Also, feel free to check out my TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, which are all linked in the description below. Beneath that, you'll find a link invite to the Discord channel, so feel free to hop on in, join the 282. Let me know why you hate my movie choices. Outside of that, though, thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! Oh, people are gonna hate me. I just really didn't like The Godfather. I'm sorry.